You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to stay in a steady, safe job than to climb quickly to the top. He might speak about big plans, but you may notice that he doesn't push himself hard enough to make those dreams come true. So, if you're hoping for someone who will work late hours or hustle for big promotions, he might disappoint you.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't fall apart or lose his temper. He stays calm and collected, working through problems without drama or outbursts. You won't see him panicking or getting angry, but don't expect big solutions or brave moves from him either.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like him because he's polite and tries not to create trouble. He's the kind who minds his own business, avoids arguments, and treats others with respect. While he isn't the most friendly or warm, he rarely upsets anyone or causes fights.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he is unlikely to feel jealous or insecure. Instead, he will quietly respect your hard work and be polite about your success. Even if he doesn't show a lot of excitement, he's steady and content with his own pace. So, your achievements won't shake his confidence.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he's not the type to secretly hold grudges or feel hurt if you bring home a bigger paycheck. Instead, he will quietly accept it and carry on as usual. Your higher earnings won't bruise his ego or create hidden tensions.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is very careful with money and prefers to plan his spending. You won't catch him buying things on a whim or wasting money on flashy items. He keeps track of expenses, pays bills on time, and avoids risky decisions.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives well within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend he's wealthier than he really is. He prefers to keep things simple and practical, choosing what he truly needs over luxury or flashy things. This approach brings peace of mind. You won't face sudden financial shocks or realize he's hiding debts.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is careful with both his money and his feelings. You'll notice he isn't the type to spend freely or shower you with gifts, and he can be a bit reserved when it comes to showing warmth. You might find him a bit strict or cautious rather than open hearted.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's likely to be open and straightforward about money. He believes in keeping things clear and well managed, so you won't find him hiding spending or making secret decisions. He prefers to discuss plans and keep everyone informed rather than take control or keep things to himself.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and done in an organized way. He won't just dump the chores on you or expect you to handle everything alone. Instead, he likes routine and structure, so he'll want to do his part to keep the home tidy and running smoothly.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually step in and do the chores, not just watch or give instructions from the side. You can count on him to help with daily tasks and even things like changing diapers because he values keeping things clean and orderly. While he might not be overly enthusiastic or playful about it, he won't shy away from doing his fair share.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He isn't the sort to start arguments just to prove a point. If you share your feelings or explain your side, he listens politely and tries not to let things turn into a fight. You're unlikely to face stubborn debates or loud quarrels with him.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and keeps his emotions in check. He won't shout, call you names, or throw things around. You don't have to worry about harsh words or aggressive actions from him.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he's not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He usually stays calm even when things go wrong or when there's a disagreement. He prefers to handle situations quietly rather than losing his temper or overreacting.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's willing to say sorry and take responsibility when he's made a mistake. He won't shift the blame onto you or make excuses just to save face. Instead, he listens quietly, accepts feedback, and tries to make things right with gentle corrections.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He values polite and proper behavior, so he won't push you, guilt you, or try to cross your limits. Safety and respect are important to him, making him someone you can trust with your boundaries.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he isn't the type to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. If you say no or want to wait, he will accept your feelings without feeling hurt or making you feel guilty. You can expect him to keep things steady and easy, even when physical closeness isn't possible.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He won't use your secrets or vulnerabilities against you, and he would never try to embarrass or shame you, no matter what happens between you. He values dignity and proper behavior, so your trust and privacy will always be safe with him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He's the kind of man who takes commitment seriously and doesn't get easily distracted by other women. Loyalty and stability matter to him, so he prefers to focus on one relationship and keep things steady. You can feel secure that he values faithfulness and treats promises with respect.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He trusts quietly and doesn't spend his energy being jealous or suspicious. You won't see him trying to control what you wear, who you meet, or where you go.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not hide a controlling personality. He cares about your safety and comfort, but he shows this by being supportive and respectful, not by making strict rules or taking over your decisions. His sense of order comes from wanting things to be smooth, not from needing to control you.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and wants to share the responsibilities with you. He believes in fairness and likes routines, so he won't expect you to handle everything on your own. With him, you can expect steady support and a sense of partnership in raising your children.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and handle things without yelling or losing his temper. He is steady and patient, so he won't shout or say hurtful things when there's trouble. Instead, he'll talk things through quietly, set things right, and keep the home peaceful.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He respects order and fairness, so he will understand your need for time, interests, and work outside of just parenting. While he may not always offer loud praise or show deep excitement, he'll quietly back you up.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career now only to later pressure you to quit after you have a child. He values fairness and shared responsibility, so he's likely to keep supporting your work even after the family grows. With him, you'll find steady support for your choices in both career and family life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with respect and good manners, but he may not show much real warmth or open affection. You can expect him to be polite, helpful, and proper whenever they are around, making sure they feel comfortable and welcome. Though he might not become very close or deeply involved with them, he will never be rude or dismissive. He will quietly try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and avoid making things worse. He won't react with anger, harsh words, or drama. He prefers harmony and is unlikely to hold grudges or stir up more trouble.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is steady and values routines, so around his relatives, he may expect you to follow certain traditional ways, even if he's more relaxed and modern with you in private. This isn't because he wants to control you, but because he cares about keeping harmony and making sure everyone is comfortable and things go smoothly. You might notice he hopes you'll respect family customs, dress modestly, or participate in rituals when relatives visit.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than side with others or leave you alone to handle it. He values fairness and keeping the peace, so he won't loudly take sides, but he will stand with you in gentle, steady ways. You'll notice him offering calm advice, helping keep discussions reasonable, and making sure you don't feel isolated.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother in every situation. He values fairness and likes to keep peace. So, if there's a conflict between you and his mother, he won't simply ignore your feelings or side with her just to avoid problems. He might not be loud or dramatic in showing support, but he will quietly back you by making sure your side is heard and treated with respect.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he is not the kind to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He believes in keeping personal matters within the marriage and respects privacy. This is a good sign for your relationship. It helps build trust and a safe space between you both.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being with him means living in a steady, well organized environment where things rarely get out of hand. He's dependable, polite, and respectful, always making sure routines are followed and life moves smoothly.